For centuries, we've categorized ancient monuments like the Great Pyramid as isolated achievements of specific cultures. But their placement across the planet suggests a different, more deliberate intent. Thousands of miles away, the Nazca Lines display the same precision, etched into the desert landscape at a scale only visible from the sky. At Ollantaytambo, builders positioned blocks weighing dozens of tons atop treacherous mountain slopes. The technical requirements for moving this much mass over this terrain remain difficult to explain using only primitive tools. When mapped globally, these famous sites aren't scattered. They are perfectly aligned on a single ring, a specific ancient equator that encircles the Earth. Researcher Jimmy Blanchette argues this alignment isn't a coincidence, but a planetary-scale mathematical blueprint left by a non-human intelligence. This suggests these monuments function as data points in a unified global system, waiting for our mathematics to catch up. To read the code, we first measure the distance from these sites to the corresponding pole of that ancient equator. The average distance is 5,400 nautical miles. In modern physics, the Schwarzschild equation is used to calculate the diameter of black holes, singularities that are capable of warping spacetime. Treating the 5,400 nautical mile distance as an energy value in the Schwarzschild equation reveals a perfect intersection where a black hole's energy matches its surface area. The singularity's diameter at this state is 9.80, a 99.95% match for Earth's gravitational acceleration. This correlation suggests a direct link between the grid's geometry and the physics of gravitational force. It provides a mathematical context for the movement of the massive stones found at these coordinates. The placement of the sites mirrors the exact gravitational constants required to manipulate the very mass they are constructed from. The Great Pyramid of Giza acts as a primary anchor for this data. Its dimensions and volume encode the constant pi, while its coordinates reflect the same gravitational harmonics. In 1980, a high-profile encounter took place at Rendlesham Forest beside a major nuclear weapons depot. An investigator who touched the craft reported receiving a stream of binary data. The decoded message revealed coordinates. One specific latitude, 29.9777836, sits beside the Great Pyramid. Multiplying the internal geometry of a tetrahedron by this coordinate resolves into alpha, the fine structure constant, the exact number dictating the strength of all electromagnetic interactions across the universe. While alpha is essential for the formulas of quantum mechanics to function, its physical origin has remained an enduring mystery in modern science. The coordinates from the Rendlesham encounter serve as a direct reference to these foundational constants, linking ancient sites to the fundamental laws of physics. The final confirmation comes from measuring Giza's distance to the zero point of our modern grid, the intersection of the equator and the prime meridian. The distance from the prime meridian to the pyramid is 1,617.3 nautical miles, a direct numerical match for the golden ratio, the principle of division found throughout biological and stellar structures. The diagonal distance from the origin point to Giza reflects the energy of a 64 tetrahedron grid, a structure used in theoretical physics to model the vacuum of space. This grid is the geometric source of the flower of life. It is the framework from which all complex geometric forms are derived. This geographic symmetry suggests that the structures of universal creation are mapped directly onto the surface of our planet. Jimmy Blanchette views this not as a history lesson, but as a technical manual for a more advanced stage of human development. Understanding these grid harmonics could provide the framework for extracting clean, decentralized energy directly from the Earth's natural resonant frequencies. Mastering the specific gravity harmonics encoded at Giza offers a potential path for propulsive technologies that mirror the physics of the grid builders. By decoding the mathematical patterns embedded in our landscape, we may find that the tools for our expansion have been visible in the stone and soil all along.